The 7 Voyages of Sinbad the Sailor, the 5th Voyage. Having forgotten my former perils, I built a ship at my own expense, loaded it with a rich cargo, and taking with me other merchants, once more set sail. We were much driven about by a storm, and at length landed upon a desert island to search for fresh water. There we found a roc's nest, equal in size to the one I had seen before. The merchants and sailors gathered round it, and though I advised them not to meddle with it, they nevertheless made a hole in it with their hatchets, and picked out the young rock, piece after piece, and roasted it. They had scarcely finished when 2 of the old birds appeared in the air. We hurried on board ship and set sail, but had not gone far before we saw the immense birds approaching us, and soon after they hovered over the ship. One of them let fall an enormous fragment of stone, which fell into the sea close beside the ship, but the other let fall a piece which split our ship. I caught hold of a bit of the wreck, on which I was borne by the wind and tide to an island, the shore of which was very steep. I reached the dry land and found the most delicious fruits and excellent water, which refreshed me. Farther in the island I saw a feeble old man sitting near a rivulet. When I inquired of him how he came there, he only answered by signs for me to carry him over the rivulet, that he might eat some fruit. I took him on my back and crossed the brook, but instead of getting down, he clasped his leg so firmly round my throat that I thought he would strangle me. I soon fainted with pain and fright. When I recovered, the old fellow was still sitting on my neck, and he quickly made me rise up and walk under the trees, while he gathered the fruit at his ease. This lasted a long time. One day, while carrying him about, I picked up a large gourd called a calabash, and having cleared out the inside, I pressed into it the juice of grapes. Having filled it, I left it for several days, and at length found that it had become excellent wine. I drank of this, and for a while forgot my sorrows, so that I began to sing with cheerfulness. The old man made me give him the calabash, and liking the flavor of the wine, he drank it off, soon became intoxicated, fell from my shoulders, and died in convulsions. I hastened to the seaside, and presently found the crew of a ship. They told me I had fallen into the hands of the old man of the sea, and was the first person that had ever escaped. I sailed with them, and the captain, when we landed, took me to some persons whose employment was to gather coconuts. We all took up stones and pelted the monkeys that were at the very top of the coconut trees, and these animals in return pelted us with coconuts. When we had obtained as many as we could carry, we returned to the town. I soon obtained a considerable sum by the coconuts I thus gathered, and at length sailed for my native land.